Since being elected city attorney, I've made tackling problem properties are the source of gangs or guns or drugs or prostitution, a major priority. We filed 126 actions targeting these properties. We secured 239 injunctions requiring changes in physical conditions or management at these locations. We shut down completely 8 properties that were the source of gangs or narcotics in neighborhoods and secured more than $2 million in costs and fees and penalties. This week, I announced that we have sued the owners of Blue Moon Relax Spa, which operates 2 locations in Van Nuys and in Tarzana. We've alleged these locations are notorious for prostitution. They're close either to schools or to legitimate family-oriented businesses. And yet LAPD says it's conducted numerous vice operations over the course of time, resulting in 14 prostitution-related arrests. We allege that 2 16-year-old boys were solicited for sex at one location. Even the Yelp reviews of these locations talk about this issue. And LAPD reports that when customers come into these locations, they're presented with women scantily clad, and that they're offered sexual services in exchange for money. When I was a law student, my first summer job was in Bangkok, Thailand. I was working for a law firm there. Not far from the law firm's offices were locations where women would be behind glass walls wearing numbers around their necks. They too were scantily clad, and customers would pick number 2 or number 14. I was shocked to see this, and I'm appalled at the prospect that anything like that might be happening here in Los Angeles. So we're suing to shut these locations down and to hold operators and the landlord accountable. Because it's imperative that we address issues like this. It's not just about holding those responsible accountable, because it's also about making sure that women who may be involved as sex workers but who may have been victims of human trafficking get services to enable them to turn their lives around. In this case, as we do frequently, we've partnered with the Coalition Against Slavery and Trafficking, CAST. CAST members and members of my office went together to these locations to talk to the women there. Now, CAST reports that it is frequently the case that those initial conversations don't result in women identifying themselves as victims of human trafficking and often don't result in them seeking services. And that's what happened in this case. But CAST says that over time, they've experienced situations in which women eventually do come forward when there is some distance in time or location from those initial contacts. And if women in this instance have been victims of human trafficking, I hope they do that here. I mean, this case is about protecting public safety and the quality of life in our neighborhoods, but it's about more than that. Prostitution is not a victimless crime. It's not victimless for the neighbors in communities where prostitution is prevalent. And it's not victimless if one is themselves a victim of human trafficking and finds himself a sex worker now. Our goals are clear. We want to give those workers, if they have been victims of human trafficking, an opportunity to change their lives. And we also want to hold accountable operators and landlords and pimps and others who are seeking to benefit financially from sex work performed by others. We want to hold them accountable in the justice system. I'm Mike Feuer, the Los Angeles City Attorney. Thanks for watching.